experience.
My name's Chris, and this is my mum, Irene. Things were pretty desperate at school. I was bullied quite badly. I felt like a complete outsider. People were just speaking a different language.
I knew he was really deeply unhappy towards the age of 16. I came home one night from work and Chris was absolutely sobbing and he said, "Mum, I feel like there's nothing to live for." I sort of had a feeling he might be gay and I thought it was best to ask him.
When Mum asked me if I was gay, my whole world just turned on its head.
He said, "I'm 99% sure, Mum, that I am."
Mum's reaction was absolutely fantastic, and it was a billion times better than anything I could have ever hoped or dreamed of, really.
My name's Sam, and I came out when I was 16. That was the biggest thing for me, coming out to my family, because I was really close to both my parents. I always felt that my dad never really approved of same-sex relationships, so that's why I was always nervous about coming out to him. In the end, I came out and said, "Look, I'm in a relationship with a girl," and it didn't go down well at all. And he just said, "Get out of my house." I just left to go to my grandparents. That was the last time I ever saw him, was on Christmas Day 4 years ago. I've not had a birthday card, I've not had a Christmas card. I was the first person in the family to graduate from university. I wanted him there. You always have that feeling, just as you're about to come out, that there's that one person that will receive it better than others. And for me, it was my mum.
You just came out and said, didn't you, "I'm gay"? And then all of a sudden I just breathed a huge sigh of relief and went, "Is that it? Is that it? Is that all?" Sam's still Sam, regardless. She's still my little ditty.
You never really appreciate how much you need your parents. You have one that stays there for you, and that's what my mum was, and that's why she's awesome.
She'll always be here.
By the time I was 15 and a half, I was having meetings in the careers office with the army, and I eventually went in the army at 16 and 9 months.
Felt as though there was something he just wasn't telling me about. When he came in, I made a coffee and I said, "Sit." I said, "Me and you's going to have a conversation now. What's the big secret?"
Goes back to the beginning.
He just looked me straight in the face and he said, "You're not going to like this." And he said to me then, he said, "I'm gay."
Coming out to Mum was, I found a more difficult challenge than coming out to the boys in the army.
Them two words took a whole life away from me. I'm gay. It took me expecting to have a daughter-in-law, children, grandchildren, a whole family unit just disappeared. It just disappeared in an instant. He obviously could see that I was very upset. And he sort of stood up and he said, "Well, right, I'm going now. I need to go out. Can I have a hug, please?" And I put my hand up and I just said, "Leave me."
When she took it really badly and started to cry, I just thought, oh God, this is really bad. And you know, when she didn't want to, you know, give me a hug, I just thought, right, okay. And I was going out to meet Tom.
I knew instantly if he walked out that door that if he'd have gone just then, we were going to lose something very, very special between us. And I called him, stopped him, and I said, "Can you give me a hug?"
When she did call me back, and you know, I think in the back of my mind there was light at the end of the tunnel. The reception was in the barracks. The barracks I'd come out in, and also, you know, the barracks where 10 years before it was illegal to be gay. And the whole regiment supported it. We had such a good day.
She's going to settle down. Hopefully we'll have a wedding to go to.
I mean, it brought us closer together. I think it made my life 1,000 times better.
I thought, if people reject Chris, then I won't be friends with them anymore either.
Well, thank you to everybody who took part in that film and told their stories there. And Claire, you were just saying, you know James.
Yeah, I do. I know James quite well.